You know what? Your discipline is a bridge between goals and accomplishment. Because all kind of successes begin with self-discipline. It starts with you. You only are in charge of enhancing your English speaking skills. Then why are you still dependent on courses, English classes, downloading applications, or joining institutes? Because spending money sounds much simple and easier as compared to investing time and efforts. If you also believe in self-learning and you have faith in yourself that you want to become fluent in English just by practicing yourself, then this lesson is just for you. Hello, my dear learners. Welcome to a new session here at Skillfident with your mentor, Namita. In today's class, we are going to try to solve this problem of not being able to become a fluent English speaker by following self-learning techniques. Because whenever I talk about self-learning, it is all about practicing on your own. It is all about standing in front of the mirror and talking to the person who you are watching right now. Or it is all about speaking to yourself, self-talk as we call it, or reading books out loud, practicing different vocabulary words and converting them into sentences. It comes down to your self-practice, and that is where you feel that you are not being able to break this barrier of doing it on your own. Why do you think that you're not being able to become a good English speaker just by following the practices, the activities, the techniques that I share every day? Why do you think it is so difficult to do something on your own? Now you will say, ma'am, who will correct me? Of course we need a teacher who can tell us this is right or not. Of course we need somebody or an environment where there are different learners who are also practicing this and that, endless excuses. But let me get to the root of this problem and think about it deeply. You cannot practice English on your own is because you are uncomfortable in your own company. You don't have that amazing relationship with yourself. I don't have anybody to speak in English. There is no English environment in my home. I don't have money, this and that. Everything is just an excuse. You are just giving excuses to yourself and to me that, oh, these are the reasons I cannot speak in English. No, this is definitely not the thing. There are numerous, hundreds of sessions here on Skillfident English Academy which will guide you, which will help you practice English on your own, but still you're not being able to do it is because you don't have the courage to actually delve deep into yourself and build a friendship with yourself and start being comfortable in your own presence and just delve into this world of English speaking and take this journey in a happy, fun and exciting manner. Your own company doesn't excite you. Rest everything is an excuse. So today, what we are going to do through this session is we are going to build a bond with ourselves, and along with that, we are going to practice speaking English on certain nice topics, the topics which will help you explore yourself. Now, I know I'm going to get comments where you will say, ma'am, the people who cannot even speak basic English, how will they be able to speak about these topics? Well, don't give me this excuse, please. You've all passed your class 10 and 12 board examination with English as a compulsory subject. Don't tell me that you don't have basic knowledge of English. I'm not buying this argument. You know basic English. It is just that you're too scared to take a dive into your own self and then come out with the numerous words, sentences, expression, phrases which you already know. Today's session is going to be a meditative one where you are going to explore your own self, where we are going to have some self-realization and we are just going to speak in a flow on each topics. The topics are meant to help you build a relationship with yourself, a positive relationship. You are going to be mindful of your own presence and you're going to be fluent on your own. So I'm going to share 10 wonderful topics. You can call them situations, something which is very easy for each one of you to talk about. All of you can do it very easily. So what you have to do, you have to speak for at least 4 to 5 minutes on each topic. I'm going to share 10 topics with you. Simply listen to what I have to say and then you can start practicing. You can jot down these same topics or you can pause the video and speak about it. Okay? Are you ready? So the first topic is, how long do you think you could last without your smartphone? Now be honest. Don't answer it in one word. 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 5 hours, or 1 day. How many of you can survive without your phone for 1 full day? Very few of you, I believe. Now don't just stop after your minutes, hours, or day. Talk about what else will you do if you're not spending time on your smartphone. If I talk about myself, I would rather read a book, I'll go for a walk, listen to some peaceful music, or simply sit in a meditative position, just paying attention to my breath and just letting all my thoughts come and go. What will you do if you don't have your smartphone around yourself? What are you going to do? Talk about it. Speak for it for 5 minutes. Think about different thoughts that are coming. Give them some words. Your thoughts need to be converted into words. The second topic is, what's your favorite way to relax after a long day of work? So those of you who have fixed hours, you work for 9 to 10 hours every day, you have your shift timings, whatever are fixed for you, and you also have some commutation time. When you come back, how do you like to relax and unwind? Do you like to snuggle into a blanket and watch a movie, or you go for a walk, or you just cherish a nice home cooked meal? What do you like to do? Think about everything. What have you been doing in past months and years? So talk about everything. Speak up. Whatever is coming into your mind, just speak up. The third topic is, do you find yourself more productive at night or in the morning? So are you a night owl or an early bird? Well, I don't think that this concept where everybody says get up early in the morning and you can be very productive. Some people cannot really do it. Some people who are made to get up in the morning and start studying, the students, they feel they get headaches. So what do you think? You're more productive in the evening or morning is your time? So talk about it. You can speak endless things. What do you like doing? Like morning is not completely dedicated to reading and studying. You can get into some gardening. You can do cooking in the morning. What are the activities which you can do more productively in the morning and at night? The fourth topic is, what's a piece of advice that you've received that's always stuck with you? In childhood, we are given a lot of advices. People tell us this, what to do, what not to do. Some of them completely stay with us. Like my mother used to always say that this jhoot ke pav nahi hote, which means that lie doesn't have feet. So it cannot go very far. So it has just stuck with me. I've never lied since I heard this, like right from childhood. I have never lied. I cannot lie. I am the Satyavadi Harish Chandra of my family. I cannot pretend. I cannot lie. I love being transparent and it keeps my life simple so that I don't have to recall what did I say last time. The truth is always the same all the time. So what is that one piece of advice which you still remember, which you still follow, which still makes sense to you? The fifth topic is, if you could move to any country in the world, which one would it be and why? There are many students of mine who want to move abroad, who just want to settle down in Australia, Canada, UK, New Zealand. Which is that one country where you would like to settle down? If I talk about myself, well, ye mera India. I love my India. I would not want to leave my country. I love this country, and if there are certain things which need improvement, then we only are the people who are going to bring that change. So I would stay here and I would try to work on the required efforts which still need to be put into this country to change the mindset of people, and the whole development has to happen through us. So I would like to be part of that development. What about you? Which country would you choose, or you also, like me, would like to stay here only? The sixth topic is, if you could change one thing about your day-to-day routine, what would it be and why? There are so many things which we perform, so many activities which we involve ourselves into, which are not our favorite, but we have to do it out of responsibility. Like daily chores, I would completely not invest any time into daily chores. They're endless. Women of the house are burdened with a lot of responsibilities and there is no end to it. You have to be available 24/7. So if I have to have a routine, I would do all the things that I love to do. Rest, the forced responsibilities, I would like to take an off from them. Well, that was on a lighter note. What would you like to change in your daily habits? Would you like to invest some time in reading? Would you like to start practicing English every single day, a self-talk, maybe an hour or so for that? What would you like to do? The seventh topic is, what's the most enjoyable hobby you have? We all have hobbies. Right from childhood, there were activities which came naturally to us. For me, it was always painting. I would dream of something, a place or something, and I would wake up and start painting or sketching that one thing. I would sing. Always, naturally. I would write poetry or something. So there are so many things which I would want to pursue as hobbies. But what happens is, when you have a profession to take care of, you have a home to take care of, your hobbies take backseat. But what are those activities, the creative outlet of yours, which you would like to revive if you have time? Now, the eighth topic is, what's something new you've learned recently? Tell me, are you learning something? I always insist on learning something new. Use English as a medium to learn something new. I've been learning self-healing in past few months. I've been investing a lot of time in self-healing. There are so many things, so many entangled issues which are there in us. If we want to really break this barrier of productivity, if we really want to do something big in our life, we have to treat some traumas, and that's what I'm investing time in. I'm reading a lot of psychology. There's something new, the whole self-healing thing. I'm learning that. So what are the new things that you are learning? And I can talk about it for hours. So I'm sure you can do that too. Talk about the new thing, the new learning that is going on in your life. Now, the ninth topic is, what would you like to be remembered for when you die? I know it's a bit sensitive topic, but we all have an end. We have all come here with an expiry date. So when you die, how would you like to be remembered? Well, I would certainly not like to be remembered as an English teacher, because that's just 2% of me. I have a lot more to my personality than just being an English teacher. So I would not like to be remembered just as an English teacher. And what I would like to be remembered as would not be something that I share here. I'll show you very soon. All right. Now, the 10th topic is, if you won $1 million in the lottery, what would you do with the money? Now, don't say charity and stop there and then. No, we all have materialistic desires. We all want to have a luxury apartment, a bungalow with a pool. We all want to have luxury cars, the expensive ones. We all want to go for foreign exotic vacations. So talk about all those things, the material dreams. If you have enough money to fulfill all your dreams, what are the dreams that you're going to fulfill? What are you going to do with that much of money? So I think these are enough topics for good practice. Write them down and practice them. Pick one topic each day and just start talking about it. If you actually are mindful about your thoughts, then you can practice speaking for many hours. It's not just few minutes. You can talk about this one thing for many minutes. For, in fact, a very long time than you think you can. It is just about having that connection with yourself. So this lesson was all about helping you build a connection with yourself. I wish you a very positive bond, a very lovely friendship with yourself. If you are comfortable with yourself, if you are fine in your own company, then you are a warrior. Nothing can break you. Nothing can actually hurt you. You're a very powerful person then. So I wish you more power. I wish you fluency. I wish you happiness. I'm going to see you in my next video lesson. Till then, take care of yourself. Keep practicing your English. All the very best to you. Bye-bye for now.